and then he took my son. They went out, and my baby dad was shot on the leg. So
what's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to Black and Blind. Dang! Yes! Happy New Year to everybody out there. And I hope you guys enjoy your festive season. I had a blast. I got lost and whatever. Story for another day. Anyway, so it's 2020 and we are here. Yes, we are. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe below and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time we post fantastic videos. Don't mind that finger. During the festive season, I had a conversation with friends, I had a conversation with my husband's friends, and just, buddies and people I didn't know. I just stopped in the road and was like, hey, listen. Anyway, I'm joking about that. But yeah, so I had random conversation with people, and I actually noticed that we can learn a lot from each other. So I decided to put this little playlist of aspiring stories, and I'm hoping that you guys could learn from it. So people will just be sharing their struggles in relationship, their struggles in marriages, their struggles in blending families, and just their struggle in life, because life is not easy. Life is hard. Ask me. I know life is very hard. But anyway, yeah, so today we have a friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine. Her name is Rose, and she shares a story. You would want to hear the story, because I don't even want to give you spoilers or anything like that. I just want you to watch. But for her, she raised somebody else's kid, and baby daddy kicked her out, and I'm not going to say any more than that. I just want you guys to watch the video, and I'm going to do a follow-up videos of all the pros and cons, the red flags, and what you should learn from this, and when to cut it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And yes, we are in 2020, and your girl got the content coming.
hi guys, how you doing? I hope everybody's having a well. So I want to share with you guys something very important, something that is also very sensitive. I just hope there's someone get inspired or learn one or two things from this. This is a personal matter that happened to me. So 6 years ago, I met this guy and we fell in love and everything was okay. So just right in the beginning of our relationship, I found out that he had a baby, but he tried to deny about it because I was sitting with him in the salon, and then I had seen that he had put the pic of the baby on his screensaver on his phone, and then I asked him who's this baby, and then he really got offended. He was offended, should I say, offensive rather. And then he was like, no, this is not my baby, and then there was a guy that was sitting close to him, and the guy now spoke to him in pidgin. Pidgin is one of the other English that Nigerian normally use, because my boyfriend is from Nigeria, or was rather from Nigeria. So the guy now said to him, why would you lie to her, and then he let's respond to me and he said, no, this one looks like the type, if I have to tell her the truth, she was going to leave me and run away. And I just smiled because I didn't know what to say. I just found out that he had a baby, but I didn't really know how old was the baby. But on the pic, on his screensaver, the baby looks small. Weeks later, he now phoned me and said he has something that he wanted to tell me. He sat me down and spoke to me and told me that he has a baby, and then the mother of the baby is a drunkard. She drinks. It was very the condition that he found the baby in wasn't very pleasant. I was very touched and very sad about it. So he now asked me, please, can you just take this baby and look after this baby? And believe you in me, I didn't see it as a problem. I decided to take the child. I told her, you know what, I can feel and I could sense that you are very hurt when your baby daddy took your baby. away from you. So this is my dress. You have every right to come and visit your baby whenever you feel like coming. So I was okay with it. She started coming visiting her baby. We started getting along, even though I was dating the guy and she was just a baby mom. Mind you, I took that baby was 5 months. 3 months, and then we had to return the baby when the baby was 11 months. So I was drained, I was disappointed, I was hurt because I look after this baby, I got to love the kid as if it was my own, and just one more month remaining for me to make a party for the baby. And then the mother went to the police and told the police that we had kidnapped the baby. So it was a whole lot of emotions. And then, after we gave the baby back, things between me and my boyfriend fell more in love with each other. He loved me for that. And then before I knew it, I became pregnant with my first child. Things are okay, I would say. And then things started getting sour because I then found he was living with another woman. But I did not understand at that stage because whenever I visit him, he used to stay with his brother. So it was a lie. He wasn't staying with his brother. That was just a place that he could take me to because he was staying with one of his baby mama now, his girlfriend. He had pregnanted another woman, The woman was pregnant. So I went to him and then the guy went on his knees. He said there's no such thing. I should believe him. When I was 5 months pregnant, the other baby mama was giving birth. So in total, there was 3 kids. He had the first child. Then there was a second one that he just gave birth to, and then I was pregnant. But he reassured me, there was nothing going on, because he already lied about it. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is I could have walked away from the very first time when I asked him who was the baby that I saw on the screensaver and he lied about it. So what I'm trying to share with you is, guys, whenever you see something is off, or when you're about to enter in a relationship and your partner is not very truthful to it, walk away. No matter how strong you might think you have feelings for that person or how strong you love that person, because once the lie gets in, the person gets too comfortable. They will start lying to you because they know that, oh, this girl lies, she likes listening to lies. Just start lying because the first time I took it, I thought, okay, that was a mistake because I didn't know about it. The second one also came, I was pregnant and the other woman was pregnant. So things just started going sour, they just started being very fishy. That started going on. He was coming home late, sometimes he wouldn't sleep at home. Then there was women, all those type of things. And then before I knew it, I was pregnant for my baby, my second baby. At that time when I was experiencing all these things, his friends, everybody around me that was close with us, they kept on telling me, no, don't worry, he's going to change, just pray for him. And then I was thinking to myself, no, you know what, maybe this is my husband, he's going to change. Things just started getting very worse. He stopped coming home on weekends. Friday, Saturday, he would never sleep at home. I was alone at home with the kids. He was never there. I felt like I was the only one that was responsible for the kids. He made me feel made me feel worse of myself, like I wasn't good enough, because why would you be running away from your family and go and spend time with other people? So I used to sit and questioning myself. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What is this? It's everything that I'm doing. It doesn't seem to please him. He's always angry. And when I was pregnant for my daughter, he told me that he didn't want me to give birth because he wanted us to abort that baby. And then I couldn't take it because in my life I've never done an abortion before, so I was very scared. I'm like, what if I abort this baby and then I die? Or there was just so many things going through my mind. I was like, no, I'm not going to abort this baby. I'm not. So I felt like his anger changed, or his behavior changed towards me as soon as I gave birth to my daughter. He became a lot more abusive. He used to beat me up. He used to swear. He used to use vulgar language on me. He used to kick me when I was pregnant for my daughter. There was this one time where he dragged me out. I was naked and then I was begging him, please, don't make me go outside. Let me at least wear something so you can throw me out. No, you swim me. Then there was one time I was carrying my baby. She was, I think, 3 months there. He was beating me up and I was holding her. He didn't care that I was holding the baby. He was smashing me on the wall, on the floor, and there was people around us that was trying to stop, but he didn't care. It was like there was a monster that would enter inside him, like there was a beast. He kicked me out and my kid. It was in the night. He spent like 3 days straight. He didn't sleep at home. So I called him and then I was like, I've had enough now. I'm tired. You and I are staying together, and I feel like I'm the only one that's trying to fix this relationship. I feel like you don't care about us. I feel like you don't care. Sorry, I feel like you don't care. Sorry, mama. I feel like you don't care about this family. Like, I'm the only one that's always trying to do something. You are never here. You are always somewhere else. I'm tired. And then he sent me a message telling me if I want to leave, I should leave because I'm not the woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. I was very hurt. I'm like, I've been with this guy for 7 years. 7 full years. In these 7 full years, I've never cheated on a guy. I was always faithful to him. When he saw that I wasn't good enough, why didn't he just let me go? I just told myself, you know what, this is it. I'm leaving. I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going because this is not what I want for my kids. This is not how I want my kids to grow up, because I grew up in a home where I've never seen my father lay his finger on my mother. I've never seen my father exchange words with my mother. So why would I allow this man to be doing those things in front of my kids? And whenever he was abusive and whatever he was doing, my kids that were there, they used to be so afraid of him, so scared. So I said, no, this is not what I want for them. I want them to have a father that they will love, that they're going to respect, not a father who's abusive, a father who does not respect their mother. He told me I should leave, pack my things and leave. And then it was in the night, and then I begged him. I told him, you know what, I can't leave. It's very late. I can't leave and go out. Allow me to sleep in the house, and tomorrow I'll find my way. He was throwing my things out on the road. When I say throw my things, I don't mean like taking them and putting them outside, throwing them on the road. I lost a lot of stuff. He didn't care. My kids were crying. His brother was present. My brother was praying. He didn't have any respect for anybody. Remember, I have an 8-month-old baby. She was 11 months. I have an 11-month-old baby that drinks formula, that wears nappies, and then I'm having a 3-year-old boy. What am I going to do? How am I to feed him? All those things that were just going in my mind. Yes, family is there. Family will help you today and tomorrow, but believe me, family is not going to help you all the time that you need something, because I'm a woman now. I'm a mother. I'm no longer a small child. I should know how to provide for my children. These kids have their father. Even if the father and I don't want each other, or even if the father kicked me out or whatever, he was supposed to take his responsibility on how, or to sit me down and discuss of how we're going to look after our kids. But he didn't want any of that. God, I don't know how God just kept on blessing me. I don't know. I was just praying to God every night. I was powerless. I was weak. I was drained. I didn't know where to go to. I would pray. My aunt will help me to pray. My cousins they will help me to pray. We used to pray every night. So before I knew it, my baby daddy had called me back that he wanted us to speak. Before that, I had found out that he had pregnanted another person. So I tried to ask him about it. Obviously, he lied about it again. And I gave birth in March 2018 to our daughter, and in March 2019, which is this year, he's having another baby. So I told myself, you know what, this enough is enough. But because I've been with this person for a very long time, I just wanted to hear from him. I thought maybe this person will be remorseful. He has some sort of conscience. We'll talk about it. Not that we will get back together or what, but we'll just talk about it and just try to find a way, because of the sake of our kids. Going to meet him up in Cape Town. We spoke. He told me he wanted me to forgive him. He had a baby, but I already told myself, like, yes, enough is enough. I don't want any more of this. This guy can go to hell for all I care. I hated him. It was one of the biggest challenges that had happened, where my daughter drank bleach. She almost died. The bleach that she drank was with acid. There's this thing that we normally use to clean our pipe sink from the bathroom when it's blocked. So they put it inside. She drank it. I rushed her to the hospital. We are out from the hospital. My baby daddy phoned. He wanted to see his kids. He wanted to see her because she's the one that was in the hospital. So he came down and wanted to see. And then he took my son. They went out, and when they went out to see, they went and got shot, and nothing happened to my son, but my baby dad was shot on the leg. So I just kept on saying thank you, God, in everything that I've been through in this 1 year. I felt like God hasn't left my side. God has always been there. He's been protecting me. He's been watching over my children, because just in 1 year, in 1 month, I could have lost both my kids. One could have died because of the acid that she drank, and the other one could have died because of the shooting that might have happened. So I just want to share this message to tell you guys, whatever we are going through in life, just always remember there's God. And when you are in a relationship with someone, be a friend, be whoever, if you see there's something off about that person, it's still early, walk away. There's always something better. Don't try to lose yourself because of this person. Don't try to feel like, oh, if I have to leave this person, I'm not going to make it, or this is what it's going to be. No, you're always going to make it. No matter, sometimes you feel like the person you're with, they're the one that's bringing you down, but as soon as you and that person are not together, you'll see your life is moving. Don't allow another person to hold you down. That's what I keep on telling myself. Today I'm not with the father of my baby, but I have peace. Now there's peace of mind in my heart. There's peace of mind everywhere. I'm happy when I'm seeing my kids. They're making me happy. There's no one to sway me. There's no one to use vulgar language on me. My kids don't have to see somebody beating me up or insulting me all the time. So I just want to thank God for everything that He's been doing in my life and that He continues to do. So I just hope this message will inspire somebody. You might be going through something, maybe not similar to mine, or maybe yours is worse than mine, but whatever what you're going through, just remember that there's God, and always trust your instincts. Thank you.